Alright, now we're back with part 2 on chapter 2. So we're gonna head into the fight with Scarlet. And this fight can be a pain in the ass or relatively easy depending on if she wants to whoop your ass with her hype beam.
Where are we? That thing can't be operational, can it?
We better hope not, boss.
At long last, Wu Tai's finest deigned to join us. You've performed admirably.
Quit acting all superior. We both know you're afraid of us.
Is that so? Well, maybe I am.
You should know there's more where we came from. Lots more. And you'll never see them coming. Just imagine a whole clan of ninjas landing on your doorstep.
Oh my! We must do something right away.
Well, you can't.
Don't say that. Won't you at least give us a chance?
What the?
Allow me to present the latest innovation in Shinra battle armor. Designed by yours truly. This will be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives. All 30 seconds of them.
Alright. So you would think that that it would be weak to lighting. But no, you want to... The machine is, yes. But what you want to do is get fire on Yuffie's weapon, so that way you can target Scarlet, and you'll do immense amount of damage to her. So if you knock Scarlet out, it puts the machine under pressure, and then you can build the stagger meter. Because you definitely don't want to be fighting it while the machine's over there activated. It's got some pretty nasty attacks. And that's why this fight could be a pain in the ass. So yeah, see how much damage you're doing to Scarlet? You can just put fire on there. Just throw your shuriken at her with triangle, and then you can just press square to do like magic attacks to her. And then yeah, once you get the stagger, then you want to switch to lightning. Yeah, that was a pretty poor phase because I didn't have the ATB built up with Sonin to do his move. That would have really helped. Yeah, and then like once you do enough damage, you'll summon the turrets. Probably best to get rid of them, just so you don't have missiles getting rained down on you. Yeah, once you knock Scarlet out, she will like revive herself, quote unquote. So you just do it again, and then you can just put the machine under pressure again. I know the name of it. I keep calling it a machine. Yeah, definitely trying to make sure that your health's topped off, because once you get to a certain point, she'll have like this really mean attack. Yeah, the Crimson Mare, that's the name. She'll do like this really mean attack where it's like a hype beam or something, hyper beam. It is brutal. Yep. This is when she moves to the next phase, where she like starts switching up her weapons. Yeah, that's one of them. It doesn't do as much damage. That's not nearly the beam. It's the one where I think it comes out of the chest, or she like puts them together and they both. This one hurts. Look at that. I was really close to death there. Luckily that Sonin pulled aggro from her. And I think with this phase, I guess you break the cannons or something. Yeah, this is the beam right here, full side or whatever it's called. And I think Sona got hit with that too. Just crippled her right arm. At least taking all that damage, it allowed me to build up my ATB. But then also the accessory that I use every time I use ATB, I build up overdrive or limit. Yeah, I suppose you could block it, mitigate the damage. It will still hurt, but it probably won't kill you. I know I did spend all that time trying to take care of the cannons. I probably could have just took down Scarlet and then just got the pressure. But I'm gonna summon Ramu here. Because she is weaker and can do pretty good damage with... Yeah, I would probably just focus on Scarlet. Try not to worry about the weapons too much. Getting her to switch out. Let's see. I think I had Soning. I was gonna have him do it in sight, kind of let him tank for a minute, but yeah, he took some damage there. Not too sure what from. I don't know if there was any more turns that got summoned. I'm just trying to get healed up so I can like focus the attack on her. I should have used maybe some haste. Haste would have probably helped. Yep, we throw it and then we can just pick on Scarlet. This is probably one of the few times I actually use lock on just to make sure that I am hitting Scarlet and not the Crimson Mare. That's probably its most deadliest attack. We can just block that. Woo! Like 1300 damage still. Almost got her down, so she's almost... Yeah, she was about to cast a rocket launcher. This time I have the... Yeah, now I've got the lunge to do the lunge. This should get the stagger. Yeah, twirling... Nope. It's like twirling lunge, not yet. There we go, get the stagger. We're gonna do some big mean damage now. Use a limit break. I think I used both limit breaks here, yeah. I hit it with everything. Pretty. Almost kill it, I think. Oh. No, I did kill it. Yeah, Ramu finished it off. That was like an awesome combination there. That was a pretty cool way to end the fight. Just used everything. Bam.
Should have known those actuators weren't up to the task. Time for an overhaul.
Hello? My. How the tables have turned.
Proud of yourself, little savage?
What are you doing? Sleep well.
Vice, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the pleasure?
These idiots want to digitally replicate me, so I'm indulging them.
All set.
Transporting!
When will Shinra learn? There is no replicating you. They ought to know better.
Looking forward to this.
I am. It has been too long since my last hunt.
what you do? Tell us!
Is this how it's done in Wutai? You just howl until you get what you want.
That's enough, Sonon. I got this. All right, lady, out with it. Tell us where you're hiding the new materia. Don't play dumb now. We know you've been cooking up something super powerful.
Well, well. Wutai must have some highly skilled intelligence operatives. That, or we have a mole in our midst.
What was...
I'll check on it.
All right, but make it quick.
You are correct that we're in the process of creating an exquisite new materia. However, it is far from complete.
Yeah, right. You must think I'm stupid.
Would I lie to you? Regrettable though it is, other plans have been deemed a higher priority.
What other plans?
Well, just between you and me, my colleagues and I are going to drop plate number 7 on the slums. And then we're going to blame it on Avalanche and Wutai.
I don't get it. You're gonna drop a plate? And?
Oh dear! I think your friend might have run into trouble. Aren't you going to save him? Quickly now!
Things are heating up now. Yeah, we gotta kick boxes before we go save Sonon.
There you are.
Who are these assholes?
No clue. You just appeared.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
there is no ultimate materia. Not yet. She said it's still in the works. And she mentioned something else. Gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
They're gonna drop plate number 7 on the slums. Apparently.
Part of the sector.
Wait. So GJ was being serious?
This is bad.
Ah, we gotta fight these goofy bastards. Anybody who's played the I guess the expanded games, you know who these weirdos are. Deep ground. Dirge Cerberus flashbacks. But I will give credit for this though. They don't make them intrusive at all.
Okay.
I know I'm like walking on eggshells here. I'm like, oh no. I'm really, really scared I'm just gonna get killed. Just sitting here blocking.
Get lost! No freaking way. Sorry.
Yeah, this made me use a lot of MP on Sonon. Hey bro, that was me. I was like, screw this stuff. I gotta take them out. Kill somebody.
Okay.
Hopefully they focused. And then hopefully they did. Hopefully they were focusing me, which they did, so that's great. It's like annoying, they like to teleport. Or go camouflage.
somehow? I seriously doubt it.
Man, I so don't
Crazy
wanna
how
go
they
back out
survived that.
there. But I don't think we've got a choice.
There's actually one more boss fight coming up. So I'll end up doing some like preparation. And then show you what the setup is. Let me just run it through it real fast. Pause it if you want to see it. I didn't catch it either. But I'm fairly certain that it's relatively... I think mostly this setup is not for this fight coming up. It's for the one after this.
Work, you stupid. No good. Door won't budge.
Meaning we're trapped.
I want them to suffer. The rest, I leave to you.
Pain sensation level set to maximum.
What was that?
They figure we need a challenge. Meaning we're in for a world of hurt.
No fair.
Yeah, this is kind of so we'll go through like 2 waves of enemies and then we'll fight like a semi-boss. I don't know if it's really considered a boss. Might as well, it's kind of unique. It's actually unique. It's another one of those one-of-a-kind enemies you only see in this game. Well, this DLC. And it'll actually look familiar too.
Where are these freaks even coming from?
Well, kinda.
Get lost.
2 pooches, or like hybrid monkey dogs. Whatever these things happen to be. He like almost got me with that throat chomp. I don't even think he was meaning to hit me with it. I think he was trying to hit Sonnen. I wonder if it still would have. Woo! He whiffed again. Yeah, did you notice like Sonnen's really low on MP? Oh, I guess it was 3 waves. My mistake. Thought it was only 2, and then the actual fight. Yeah, but Sonnen's low on MP if you saw, but he's like regenerating it. Which I end up getting around 30, 40 MP back by the time I get to the final boss of the DLC.
There's gotta be a projection mechanism around here somewhere. If we can just find it.
There it is. Anybody who's, yeah, another one of those like OG callbacks. Those are like the little things that were chilling in the tanks when you're in the Shinra building. When you go in the Shinra building the first time and Cloud looks through the door. It's supposed to be Genova or whatever. Oh no no no! It was in Nibelheim, wasn't it? It was like the monsters that were being created in Nibelheim. Diabolic creation. Now, why did I put ice on that ability? I don't know if it was weak against ice. But these things aren't really typically hard to kill. The main thing you need to kill is the projector that you see in the back. But the only way to actually do damage to it is to take out the creation. Yeah, it would have been a lot more helpful if I wasn't synergizing. Cause, yeah, if I wasn't synergizing, he would have gotten his ATB back faster. Let's see if I can... About half damage, so yeah, you really only need like 2 phases. You should only need 2 phases. I was thinking he might be a minion. Yeah, watch out for that attack. It's kind of hard to dodge if you're not like totally prepared for if he's gonna do it or not. He seems to do it like coming out of the teleport. Yeah, I'm getting like immune numbers, so something on him. I'm trying to figure out what I was targeting. Like it's getting those immune procs. Might be his arm. Probably gonna get grabbed here. Yeah, he likes to teleport off screen, which breaks your lock on, so sometimes you have to be like looking out for where he's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's his arm. It's his right arm that's immune to like magic and stuff. There's someone got grabbed. I think it doesn't do a lot of damage, or this thing would be a lot more dangerous. I just want to get him under pressure.
Okay.
I can't do that, he's being a pain in the ass. That was a pretty bad damage phase. I should have been able to kill that thing in its stagger. Now we gotta finish it off without the stagger. We should be able to finish him off with the projector. Yeah, this will definitely do it. 9,000 damage. Woo!
Now can we please get out of here already?
Grab the bench real quick so we can get the full health, because we got the final boss coming up after this. And it's a doozy. Especially if you're trying to do it no death.
Who could have done this?
Feels like I'm falling, like I was falling asleep. I was just standing there or something.
I don't like the
Well, I'm
looks of
definitely
this.
focused on something else.
I doubt they're here to help.
subjects on site. It's time. Initiate the Tviek field test.
Sir.
Where my brother and I like to play.
Cool. Now mind moving aside.
Let's take a different tack.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Now, let the games begin.
Did this come to freaks only policy?
Alright.
This freak's still pushing.
Funny enough, with this fight, I actually beat him once, but my recording got all messed up, so I actually had to come back and do this again. Good thing I saved before I started this fight. But yeah, I actually beat him, and then I had to like, yeah, the recording got all messed up, so I had to go come back and do this fight again. This fight is a pain in the ass to try to do it without dying, because there's a mechanic that he does in his later phases, which you'll find out pretty fast. Because the first phase, yeah, I got pretty good at getting out of his first phase, because I did this fight quite often. It was just like, to get through the first phase was the easiest thing ever. And then like, so, I'll give it a minute. But yeah, so his second phase, he starts doing these purple attacks, as you saw. I got hit with it. So what it does is it's almost like a poison effect, where it just rapidly drains your HP. And once your life hits like the red, you know, where your HP numbers turn red, he's gonna cast this thing called Soul Erosion. At least I believe that's what it was. And like, so it's basically just like his finisher attack that just kills you. So you... Stupid mic. Anyways, so what you end up want to be doing is like keeping your HP above your red bar threshold, which in my case was like 1,000 or something like that. So what I end up doing is I cast Regen. And I have Magnify on, so it hits both me and Sonnen. Or Yuffie and Sonnen. That's a pretty dangerous attack too. So basically every attack that he's going to do from now on is going to have that purple effect to it. Or that drain effect. He also casts haste in this phase, so I start casting haste as well. And so what you'll see me doing is when like I pressure him, I'll hit. What I ended up doing is having Sonnen hit him with one twirling storm. And then basically we just synergized and then just attacked him up until he got staggered. And then once I did that, I would just use the ATB for Sonnen to use his main attack, and then with Yuffie I just use whatever I could. Yeah, see, I always hit him with that, and then typically if I had Banishment too, I would hit him with that. It would do a lot of damage, and then just do Art of Wars or whatever. But I mostly tried to save ATB after that so I could replenish my buffs. And this takes care of the second phase. Yeah, now there's the purple effect around the arena, so it kind of lowers your area, and if you also run into that, it'll start hitting you with it too. But you always want to make sure that you've got regen up at least, and then try to keep haste up if you can. Those are definitely like the two most important things. And if you want to, you can have Sonnen cast barrier on it, but I was trying to save his remaining HP in case I needed a heal. But for the most part, I ended up turning Yuffie into the healer, and then like during this part, like I tried to keep Yuffie away from him. Because this was mostly, when most of my attempts were happening, this was where I would lose the fight, and he would kill Yuffie. Because I would be aggressive with her, and then like he would just take my HP down to like 1000. And when he does that, he'll cast the ability, but if you're not on top of casting your magic, your cure, he will probably hit you with it and kill you. That's why this fight's tough to do, like, no death. Other than that, this fight's not even hard. If you were to do this stuff, like, and you know basically how to fight him, Nero is pretty easy. But like when you're first fighting him, yeah, then he's gonna do this dark matter, which kind of shows you you're getting close. This is like his, and he's just gonna cast the entire arena into that stuff. So this is where you definitely want to make sure. This is where I played a little bit passively. I just kind of like stayed away from him because it's hard to see him too. Yeah, and you notice he hits me with the attack because I couldn't really see it. But yeah, I definitely just stayed a little bit passive because this field will go away as you're seeing it now. It's just a little temporary thing. But yeah, see, if you keep your HP up, you completely negate his ability to do this soul erosion. Just summon Ramuh for some extra damage here towards the end. Yeah, see, and I ended up just staying away from him. I played really passively with Yuffie, and I just basically just kept my heals up, and then just buffing. And I had Sonnen just going in there just doing damage when he could. Yeah, and then if I had like the chance, just throw your shuriken and just do like regular magic attacks. He has no elemental weakness, so you don't even need to worry about all that stuff. Yeah, and it's nice because then see he's focusing on Sonnen, which Sonnen has way more HP than Yuffie does. But I think he also has like a naturally high defense. I'm over here trying to decide what I was doing because I saw he was coming at me. And yeah, I wanted to make sure because Sonnen had no HP, so I wanted to make sure I was going to take care of curing if I needed to. Yeah, it's all Sonnen getting weak. Yeah, see, I was typically using my Kiraga at like 3000. If it was getting lower than that, I did not want to risk it. Better safe. Yeah, if he just played that way, he's no problem. Sonnen's almost got his limit break, which is what finishes off the fight. Oh yeah, it was even better when I got the stagger. I knew it was over. That's a GG.
No, let's finish this.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
We did.
Awesome.
Don't want to spoil the moment, but we should probably get going.
But I'm so tired.
I could carry you.
You win. Sheesh.
us.
No. Stop it. Sonon! You asshole! I'm not a kid! I'm not your sister! This is just wrong. Don't think I can do this alone. The amazing Yuffie wants you! Join her team and the sky's the limit!
Hey, Barrett. Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Column's still pretty far, though, isn't it?
Another full day, give or take.
Question. When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning. So, which is it for you?
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it, though?
Cloud, bet you've had to hoof it from sunup to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest. Especially you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is. All right, everyone, let's stop here for a minute. Leader's orders. Now breathe in that fresh air. Oh. Actually, scratch that. Let's, save it for later, when we're not so close to Midgard.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
Alright, so honestly, there was like a whole nother 5 minutes worth of cutscenes that it wouldn't let me record because, you know, Square Enix had their little, weird little thing about spoilers. So you probably wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be able to show that cutscene for like a year. So anyways, but yeah, if you want to see it, there, you can definitely look it up on YouTube. Just look up like the Intergrade end cutscene. You can watch like the last 5 minutes of it. It's pretty interesting. It's actually really good. I would say watch it if you're invested in the story. Kind of gets you prepped up for the next game. But yeah, with all of that, that basically takes care of everything Final Fantasy VII Remake related. I had a lot of fun doing this. I'm looking forward to starting up a new series, which I'm thinking is going to be like Resident Evil. I'm planning on doing like all the Resident Evil games, starting with like the remake of 1. Since I really don't have the ability to kind of record the OG PlayStation 1 versions of the Resident Evil games, I'm just going to be doing like the remakes, which is just fine. Maybe eventually I'll be able to do the OG games. But yeah, thank you to anyone who watched this and enjoyed it and subscribed, liked, commented, anything like that. Yeah, be sure to tune in for Resident Evil stuff if you like that. And I do plan on doing more RPG stuff in the future as well. So yeah, be sure to tune into the next series, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.